What is up? Happy Music Monday. Today, we are going to be talking about something pretty cool. We're kind of getting into the nitty-gritty of drumming. We're deep diving into drumming. Today, I want to talk to you about rudiments, the wonderful world of rudiments, okay? So what rudiments are, the way that I like to describe them, is they're kind of like the ingredients to a drummer's musical recipe. That sounded great. So what I mean by that is that we take a bunch of combinations of things and make different patterns, and then we give those patterns names and put them in a database so that we can reference them for future drumming, for songs and to talk with other drummers. We use them a lot to communicate with drummers saying, oh, we're going to do a pada fla fla, putta two diddles into an accent tap pattern. Whoa, what does that mean to you? Probably nothing, but I'm going to maybe show you a little bit about what that means. So when we do rudiments, they're usually combined with four different things that we can use to create a rudiment, okay? So the first is sticking. Now, you might think that when we drum, we do a lot of right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Not true. We do a lot of other things. One of the most common is 2 on a hand, or we could do 3 on a hand, right? And it makes our pattern a little bit easier, especially if we're on the drum set and we're moving around drums. Right? Stuff like that. The second thing is a flam. So a flam is when we put a tiny little note before a big note. Just right before. It just fits in right before we do it. Just like that. Okay? That's our flam. That one's used a ton. We use that in a bunch of things. It just makes things more interesting. Right? Makes it sound cooler. Then we have the diddles. So diddles are when we do 2 on the same hand, but twice as fast, like this. Right? You can hear it there on the right. A diddle, when you put it back to back to back to back to back, that's how you get a drum roll. Just like that. The next thing we have are accents and taps. So accents and taps, in my opinion, are kind of what make drumming more musical. Because if we were just to play something like this, it's just not as exciting as when we add in accents and taps. So accents are when we play big notes like this, and taps, which are the more important one, are when we play little notes like this. So if I were to play a pattern with accent taps to make it more exciting, it might go from this to this. Right? It's just more fun and more interesting, really. So what I want you to do is kind of combine those different things. You don't even need sticks. You can just use hands to create your own rudiment. I'll show you a few of my favorites, and something you should know. The most important thing is giving it a really silly name, okay? All rudiments have a really, might seem silly, but really, they're given a name of what they sound like. So the paradiddle, most famous one, paradiddle, paradiddle, paradiddle. See that? I said diddle when I did 2 on the same hand. Paradiddle, paradiddle. There's rudiments called puddidas, puddida, 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 puddida. Some of my favorite are Swiss Army triplets. Cheese, that's a great one. See, silly names. What's another good one? Flamacue. There's a ton of them. There are tons. And the thing is, we're still making them up. So I want to hear what you have to do. You can do anything you want. You could do 2 flams and then 2 diddles. Look at that. That's the one I just made up. That's a fun one. I like that. But what should I name it? You have to tell me, okay? So write in the comments what you think I should name that new rudiment. I'll work on it. I'll play it faster, okay? I'll work on it. All right. Have a great week, everyone. Play it forward, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.